Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Sleepy.
I'm sleepy too. I like your sweater. You look like a tangerine.
A dancing tangerine.
A happy tangerine.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys. Good morning. What am I doing? I'm drinking muscle milk. So anyways, it's been a minute. I have to get myself a little used to this because I haven't been on here for a minute, and what came to my mind right before I started hitting record was if you're called to something, and if you're called to something, how many times are you gonna keep going at it? How many times are you gonna keep going and do it, even if it looks like it doesn't, even if it doesn't make sense. But if you just go, how many times are you gonna pick it back up? Because I don't know why. I can't answer that question of why I keep coming back outside of the fact of I want to, I love it when it feels right, and I feel like it's something I'm supposed to be doing. So this is it. All right, I'm gonna drink this real quick. Okay, so I know that you guys haven't seen me in a minute. I'm in a new apartment, new hairstyle. Things are just different, and that's the one thing that I love about growing and just becoming more and more of who I am is that you change, things evolve. And I guess really what I'm trying to say is don't stop evolving, because at least for me, I just want to get closer and closer to what God is calling me to do and be. And that's just being in my authentic space. And so yeah, it's kind of crazy that if you've been following me since I started this channel back in 2017, my life was completely different. I lived in Atlanta. I worked in corporate America. I had so many beliefs that I thought that I had to do what I want to do. And at this point now, I don't even really think about now anything that I think is limiting, I just nope, I drop it. I drop it. Let me turn this out. I just drop it, because the only limits that we put on are ourselves. And Lindsay Lohan said in Mean Girls, the limit does not exist. Okay? It's true. The limit doesn't exist, you guys. How many times do we see in life someone gets to a certain level of success through their own way? You know what I'm saying? And then another person gets it through their own way. In the midst of it's great to learn from these people, to be oh, okay, how they do that, and da-da-da-da-da. But it was for them. That was their trajectory. The only way that you're going to find out how it's going to work for you is if you do it your own way. And at this point now, you guys, that's what I'm doing. I've done things in everyone else's way. I've done the follow the blueprint. I went to college, which none of these things are regrets. I wanted to do this, and this is my way of getting to experience everything that I wanted to experience, and now I'm just focused on something else. But yeah, I went to college, I got the job, I bought the house, I got the promotions, I've traveled the world, not everywhere, but I've traveled. So at this point, it's all right, what else? And the thing what else is me. What do I want to experience at this point? Instead of following this blueprint of what I'm supposed to be doing, So anyways, let me share this. So if y'all don't follow me on Instagram or TikTok at this point, I feel I came all the way out. I came out of the closet in terms of my truth of what is happening right now in my life. you know, before, and I'm gonna put the video up right now so you can watch it just in case. So this is a video. Okay, so you know how they say that like your life can change instantly? Well, in the last 30 days, I got laid off. I moved into a new apartment. I became a bartender. I started working more with my modeling agency, had a random trip to Paris. And yeah, so now I'm like, all right, let me just figure this whole life thing out. And because I'm not going back, y'all. I'm not going back to corporate America. If I do, maybe, but I don't think I'm going back. And I really just want to figure this thing out. I really want to chase my dreams with everything I want to do. So if you want to see that journey, follow me. And yeah, I plan to share everything. I already started recording, so I'm super excited. And yeah, my name's Aaron. See you soon. What I want to do is inspire you guys to live in your authenticity. Like, that's my goal. And the way that I see that, the way that I see myself doing that is by living in my authenticity, you know? And I feel like the more that I do it, the more I see people living in their authenticity. It's weird. So I'm gonna share with you guys like what's kind of keeping me grounded and just sharing like, you know, as I've been kind of going down this path of like really being in my true self, like what's helping me stay grounded and not lose myself. Because something that happened 2 years ago when I quit my first job, I was not ready. If you guys look back, like I was like going through it. And because I wasn't prepared for what I wanted, because I was distracted by all of these outside things. Like I had no sense of self, true sense of self. Like people would say like, oh, you're so confident. I never would have, you know, thought that. And the confidence that those people see is just like stage performance. You know, I'm a theater kid. So, you know, like I know how to like be on stage, but what I'm talking about is really having that sense of self when that internal dialogue, like that really just started like 6 months ago or like last summer, and it's just been peeling back more and more and more and more and more. And so I go back to say, like, you know, 2 years ago when I left my job, I wasn't really prepared to really go down this path because I still didn't know who I was. And now, like now that I'm on this path kind of again, the sense of self is different. The awareness is so different because I'm God's child. So no matter what, like I'm loved and protected. Nothing can harm me. And then two, because I have that belief and like my faith is so rooted in God, I'm willing to take these risks of what feels right for me and really following my heart and spirit and trusting that. I didn't trust myself before. Like I didn't trust the decisions I made. I didn't trust any of that. But how are you supposed to like live your best life if you don't trust yourself? So I had to get that together. And it's still like a learning process. And there's certain areas in my life where I'm like, ooh, I don't know what to do here. But again, it's just peeling the layers back and just taking one step at a time. So it's really cool. All right, let me finish this. I'm ready to go to the gym. I'm about to go to the gym and I'm finished talking to y'all. Get into my view, you guys. Isn't this beautiful? I love my view. This view is so gorgeous. All right, no stalkers, y'all, okay? Okay, so one of the things that's been keeping me grounded is really like staying consistent in the gym. So like 6 months ago, I hired a virtual personal trainer, and literally like at the time it was needed just for me because I had no discipline in like being consistent. Like I'd say I want to go to the gym, but I wasn't going. I would go like maybe 2 times a week, and I'd be like just doing the same workouts and stuff like that. It just would be a disaster. Now, like with the personal trainer that I had, it was a different situation because I really wasn't the training that he was giving me. He was teaching me how to like stay consistent and like keep promises to myself and with that, like, it was so hard. Oh my God, guys, like, I really had to, like, oh my God, it was hard because I felt like I was killing off a version of me that was like, this isn't who I am. Like, I don't, like, I wanted to be that consistent gym person, but then the person I wasn't a consistent gym person. So I had to fight against that guy and go until it just, like, locked in. It had to lock in. And so anyways, I'm not with the personal trainer anymore because one, it was expensive. Because it was expensive. And then two, I didn't need it. Like, the information that he was giving me, everything's online. Like, I can get that and then just do what I do. So that's what we're doing. We're getting dressed. We're gonna go to the gym downstairs. I'm not going to Equinox today. I'm tired. Or I'm not tired. I just don't feel like moving around the city. Oh, I just want to say also, shout out to Phil Kofer. His videos right now, oh my God. They have inspired me to really, like, go for this because the dude is not even, like, his videos are not that, like, cinematic. Let me just take this off for a second. The videos are not that cinematic. He's really just talking, like, sharing his, thoughts and, thoughts about life. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's no right or wrong way to get this done. And I know that. So that's why I'm like, you know what am I doing? Like, let me put this camera on and be me and show you guys what's going on. I don't know, I've been liking wearing this bandana lately with this hairstyle. It feels very Y2K. All right, let's go. I just got this Amazon package and I actually have no idea what I bought. I forget. The thing with I love Amazon. Literally, probably whatever you want to buy is cheaper to buy on Amazon than to go to a store. You know why? Because you got to pay for those people to sell it to you. You're paying for that. I just got this. Oh my God, my friend got this for me. Oh. So nice, thank you. Oh, I'm so excited. This is so cute. This is just in time for the gym. This is what I'm talking about, you guys. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You see how things work? Like, this is literally how it happens. Excuse me, small and big things. Like, all right, let's go to the gym. Tell you really quick. This floor is disgusting, I know. I'm gonna take a shower. This is my favorite remix right now. Woo! Lay it on me, baby, lay it on me, lay it on me. Lay it on me, baby, lay it on me, lay it on me. That used to be my song. It's still my song, but that used to be my jam. That album, Here I Am, was I remember it really well because when I got my first car in high school, well, I didn't get it. My mom got it for me, but it was like not an expensive car. I think under $4,000. Anyways, it had a CD player. The car had a CD player, and I bought like a few CDs. I bought 4. I bought Here I Am and Jennifer Hudson's album with If You Don't Look Down. That album. Anyways, so with that Kelly Rowland album, man, I used to play that all the time in my car, and Lay It On Me was my jam. Like, I played it all the time. Anyways, that workout was really good. I'm gonna start working out more downstairs. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick because I feel like my hands are dirty. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, that workout was really good. I did triceps and shoulders, and then And then a little bit of chest and abs. I always just do push-ups and abs like after every workout, just because I feel like it's just the right thing to do. That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell myself. Wow. Okay. Real quick, there's protests happening. I don't know. Free all Palestinians. And yes, I completely agree. Here we go. Look at that. My life has, I'm about to make some breakfast while I talk with y'all. My life's completely changed, and it doesn't really make sense on paper because people will probably be like, you know, well, what are you doing? And what are you, sorry, you're still not all the way zoomed out. People are like gonna maybe say, I don't know. People might say like, well, what are you doing? How are you gonna pay your bills? And if I'm gonna be honest with you, what I'm doing is I'm trusting in God. That's what I'm doing. And if God leads me to do something, like, I will do it. So for example, years ago, I had this feeling in Atlanta where I did some like research on real estate investing and stuff like that. The rent was going up, and I was still, housing in Atlanta was still at a price point where I could afford it with my salary. I was only making like $60,000 something a year, but housing was like maybe a lot of properties were under 200,000, so that's, you know, not bad. Long story short, I felt in my spirit that it was time for me to purchase a home, even though I had goals to move to New York and everything. And I say that because when people are asking like, well, what are you doing? I'm just listening to my spirit. Like, that's all I'm doing. And so far, even though there's been times where I doubted my spirit, or when I don't think that what my spirit is telling me to do is impossible, it has still led me here. So that's what I'm doing. And I have been just getting more and more comfortable with that, because it's, when you fight it, it's this huge tug of war, but you really don't have to do that. You don't have to. So anyways, I'm loving like this journey. I'm loving this journey. I'm loving the fact that, you know, people say this all the time, like, are you willing to take the jump? Are you willing to take the jump for what you want? And that's kind of like what I feel like I'm doing. Like, I'm taking that. Should I do a protein shake, or should I do like eggs and bacon and all that stuff? Honestly, I'm not in the mood for eggs. I just want to make a smoothie. I know I had that muscle milk, but I'm not in the eating mode. But yeah, so I'm really just listening to my spirit and doing what my spirit's telling me to do. Like, for a minute now, my spirit's been telling me to like go make YouTube videos, and I've been getting confirmations from everywhere else. Like Phil Kofer, I love his vlogs. And like I said before, they're not like the most extravagant, but the dude is really just sharing his life and just like being open and honest with his experience and his spiritual experience and everything that he's doing. So that inspired me to be like, yes, like that's exactly it. I completely connect with him. Look, y'all, thank God. This is like one thing I love about living in apartments. If something does not work, they fix it. That's their obligation. I'm renting. I do not own. Trust me, I was a homeowner, and when you're a homeowner, you have to fix everything or pay someone else to do it. So you see this, like it came off right there. So yeah, I'm literally about to text my super just to let him know. Hey Jose, I tried to fix this. Alright, we're just gonna make a smoothie. I'm not really hungry to eat eggs and sausage and stuff like that, and so I can do all that later. And I can cook a meal at my friend's house. Alright. So lately what I've been doing in my smoothies, I'll just do banana. I do have this avocado that I can put in here. That would be really good. I'm gonna save that. Put kale. I used to put spinach. I switch back and forth. Like, I'll switch between kale and spinach. just depending on honestly what's on sale. I don't, whatever, as long as it has vitamins, it's nutrient, then I'm good. I'm good. Ooh, wow, that's so smart. I just have this idea of putting this in my smoothie, but that might be overkill. We'll do that next time. All right, gotta do almond butter. We'll finish, let's knock this out. Almond butter and dates to sweeten it up. Almond butter to add extra protein. This is that last bit that I have. So you're just gonna scoop this. Ooh. My goal right now when it comes to like working out is one, to just be consistent, and then two, to build muscle mass, but not a whole lot. Really just to be lean and fit, have muscle, low fat percentage if possible. But to be honest, I still eat sweets. I still eat sweets. And I eat sweets because like, it's my life. That's what I want to do right now, so cool. And it's not like I eat so much that it's like, all right, Aaron, slow down. I just eat sweets, like I'll have a bowl of cereal at night, or if I'm hanging out, I'll have like a cheesecake or tiramisu. But to be honest, there are times when I notice that I'm eating too many, and that's when I'll like slow down. But I do like to like nightcap the day with a sweet. But really at the end of the day, it's whatever works for you and your body and whatever like, you know, feels good for you. All right. I put a cup of milk in. It's another thing too. I drink whole milk. Because why? Because 1 cup has 8 grams of protein. Did y'all know that? That's crazy. All right, I think we're good to go. All right, I'm gonna drink this with you guys and kind of finish off like kind of what I'm talking about, what I'm doing, and then I think that's what we're doing. Lay it on me, put it down on me, oh, put your hands on my body. I think that's what I got. All right, come on, let's go. Okay, it's good. Oh, my battery's about to die anyway. Okay. This all up. All right, so essentially where I'm at, y'all know I'm bartending, which is a whole other story. I'm gonna share with you guys on like my experiences working in the food and service industry, but also like the club industry. So I've seen a lot and I've learned a lot now, just being on the other side. So I'll definitely share you guys about that. But honestly, starting over in life, do it as many times until you get it right, in terms of right for you. You know what I'm saying? This is probably the 3rd time, and I'm 29, where I started over. For example, when I first moved to New York, or no, when I was built my whole, twice. I've done it twice. 2.5 times. Built my life in Atlanta. I was like, no, that's not what I want. I want better. Uprooted everything, moved to New York. And then in New York, I feel like I've been in many versions of myself where I'm like, nah, I don't like this, I don't like that, or I like this, but I want to do it this way. And I just keep evolving. But the only way you're gonna know what's for you is if you do something. You have to try. You have to at least give it a go. And so I learned, like for me, consulting just wasn't my thing. But I kind of knew that. I always knew that this is always what I wanted to do. but I wanted to like just clean it up. I just wanted to like soft land a little bit into this space and have a stronger like foundation of mindset on like how I'm doing it. So my starting over feels great. I feel empowered. I feel excited, and I feel grateful, honestly, to God for even giving me the vision to do this, to see this as a possibility. But yeah, that's really it. So I'm super excited to like, you know, share more of this journey with you guys. I'm almost like resisting saying like, you know, I'll see you next week, because I'm not really following that schedule thing. I feel like I will be posting. I definitely will be posting more, but it's just because the way that I'm going to be doing it is going to be sustainable and it's going to feel right for me. But I don't want to say like how often or when and where, because I don't want to lock myself in. Like that's the whole point of this thing, is to not be boxed into anything and to just be free in how I decide to, you know, share this and create my community and create, you know, inspiration for those who want to just go out there and live their, you know, to be in their most authentic self, live their best lives. Isn't that like what we all are inspiring everyone to do? Everybody is doing that, and it's amazing. I think everyone should. I'm just thinking like on social media, like on Instagram, you'll see the motivationals, and then on TikTok, you'll see people, everyone's sharing the same message of like, be you, be you. That's all you have to do. Be you, boo. I should have put some agave in this because she's a little too healthy for me. I like sweet, but not too sweet. So yeah, all right. Thank you guys. I'm gonna see you in the next one. And yeah, peace.